Make your life matter. I want to talk today about really making your life count. We are not on this earth for that long compared to eternity. Of course, the one way to make sure that our life counts is to follow the voice of God and not other voices trying to bombard and influence us.
Don't let your mind take you on a journey that you should not go. Pull in the reins if you recognize a pattern of destructive flow. Take a look around and see who is the driving force. Take a look around and see who's setting the ultimate course. So many voices trying to distract your mind. So many choices, the way to life is hard to find. So many voices trying to direct your path. So many choices vying for your heart. Oh.
When listening to God, He can guide us into doing things that are effective, even if we don't fully understand everything. I had a brother whose life was cut short. He left this planet far too young. But his time on earth was effective. He left 3 great kids. He helped me buy my first electric guitar and PA system for our band. He helped me with my first car, a bright green Holden with mag wheels, extractors and a floor shift. You know, all of these things were significant. He's now in heaven and I'm sure he's playing drums up there. His life mattered. Let's have a look at 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 12. If anyone builds on this foundation with gold, silver, precious stone, wood, hay, straw, each one's work will be clear, for the day will declare it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work of what sort it is. The quality of each person's work will be tested on the day of the Lord's return. Our work will be tested by fire. That's why we should build with materials that withstand this test, reflecting an eternal perspective in our actions and our decisions. Wood, hay, and straw could represent poor motives, just living for our own pleasure, perhaps selfish works focused on temporary gains rather than eternal impact. On the other hand, gold, silver, and precious stones represent selfless service focused on the eternal. The fire will reveal if there was eternal work that will never fade away.
Let's start a revolution, fight for a brand new age. We've got the solution, forget the past, rip off the page. Let's end the season of madness, set fire to the earth. You've been deceived and filled with sadness. Let's find a world. We've come to tell you we've got the power. There's no time left. This is the hour. We've come to tell you
sometimes we just lack eternal perspective. We focus on these few years that we are here on this earth. We all still have time to focus the rest of our lives on things that count. And that looks different for each one of us. We all have our own relationship with God. We were all created uniquely, and we all have a different purpose to fulfill. We all have a different combination of gifts and talents. We are all surrounded by different people with different needs. When you wake up in the morning, you can simply pray, God, lead me today that I would be effective and fruitful. That can come through a nudge to do something, to ring someone, to encourage someone, or to make a meal for someone who's unwell. Dave and I do what we do with our music and speaking because we want to encourage and to help people. For you, that will look different, and it will suit you and your gifts and personality. But we can all make our life matter. Thanks so much for listening. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and encourage someone else.